What's going on? Got some people in here already. Cool. Jeremy Way, what's up, bro? Jeremy Way, the new leader for straight up mounts, big bass leader. Jeremy Way, 22.5 inches. We'll see if people can get that beat by the end of the season. Should be possible. There's some big ones at Tuckertown, and we'll be at Gate City Classic, which will have some big fish lakes there too. So it's possible. So, what's up, Daniel, Sean, Justin, Greg, Mr. Stephen Bill? What's going on? A few announcements. I may have to step out for 1 second. I did forget something downstairs that I need. All right, let me step out one real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, Joey. Show off all that stuff. Heck yeah. I like not having the green screen because I can actually wear the CKA hat. It kind of works out. And let's go here. Wrong way. I got it together. Don't worry about it. All right, we'll get going here. All right. So, I'm out of breath now, running up and downstairs. All right, let's go over the event. Hope you guys are excited for this one. We got 36 anglers already. All right. Tuckertown Reservoir. Now, you guys know rules are pretty much the same. You launch from anywhere, wherever you can kayak to without running into bottom you can go to. So all the tributaries are open. All the everyone should have dam-to-dam access. Anything that's marked off, there may be buoys in front of the dams. So obviously you can't go by that. Should be a bad idea anyway, from either side. Because if water is pouring, it gets pretty, you get pretty hairy up at the northern end of it if you're too close. But this one's brought to you by Gatkin River Crappie Trail, which is a really good club. They're supporting the event. They have events all down the Yadkin chain, and they were proud to support this, and we appreciate their support for sure. The rumor is they'll even let you fish their events in a kayak. So if you want to look into them a little bit more, you want to do some crappie tournaments. These guys are serious, and they catch some big crappie for sure. Really good guys. And with those guys, one of the guys that fishes their event owns Climax Crappie Jigs, and he gave us this here to give away at the event, which is a whole, so I can get that in there, whole box of custom crappie jigs. Great colors, great looking stuff. I've never been crappie fishing, but these things look like they work, so we'll be giving that away. It's an extra bonus on top of the normal stuff that we do with Yak Attack and Red Oak. And tonight I do have another prize. Would be the Red Oak hat I'm going to give away as well. It's an extra hat I have sitting here on top of the one we'll have to give away tomorrow, Saturday. Sorry, I'll never get this right. And also, Mr. Chris Linville of the Rod Shop was generous enough to have a fourth rod that he made to give away. Actually, he didn't make it yet. It's going to be a custom rod of your choice tomorrow. Saturday, if for whoever finishes in the 21st spot. Both the lake and being 21st is something that Chris is familiar with, and so he chooses that number. And at this lake to give away another rod. It'll be a custom rod. You tell him what you want, he'll make it. With stuff that he has on hand. So thank you to Chris for that. And he also gives us the rods that we give away at the Gate City Classic. We give one to the Angler of the Year, one to the Rookie of the Year, and we also raffle one off. So big thanks to Mr. Chris Linville for that. I look forward to seeing him tomorrow, Saturday, and chatting with him and shaking his hand for being such a great supporter of the club. We appreciate it for sure. So definitely check out the Yadkin River Crappie Trail if you guys are into trying something different, doing a little tournaments on the Yadkin chain. That's not bass fishing for once, which one of these days I'm going to do that. So you see the Rod Shop bonuses on there. We went over the straight up big bass, the big bass leader 22.5. It's still on the screen there. $500 for whoever catches the biggest bass of 2023, brought to you by Straight Up Mounts. So we appreciate that. And this event's also brought to you by Dakota Lithium Batteries, a big sponsor of the club, and we really appreciate them, everything they do for us, allowing us to give away lots of batteries and all the other support they give us too. So it's big thanks to Dakota Lithium Batteries and Greg Storms for always supporting CKA. Sunshine Realty Property Management, another big sponsor this year. We really appreciate them coming on board. Really helped out and allowed us to do some special things this year, having these extra big sponsors. And of course, Will Seeley at Get Outdoors. Will's always been a supporter of the club all 10 years. and he's stepped up his support every year even more. So we really appreciate what Will does. And if you saw that captain's meeting prize, you'll see it's not a cheap little gimmick prize. It's a quality, expensive prize that's worthy. So we really appreciate Will for stepping up and making great prizes for these captains meetings. And the only thing you need to do to qualify for that is be signed up already, which I'm going to do this live after the end of the meeting. So just make sure you're signed up. And if you're one of the 36 that are signed up right now and your name pops up, you win. And you just pick up that prize at Get Outdoors, shake Will's hand, buy some stuff, and appreciate that. So, okay, the captain's meeting is now. So the headquarters is going to be at Flat Creek Boat Access. If you don't know where that is, it's about mid lake on the western side. There's a map linked down at the bottom of this page that will this is Google Map, and that'll show you all the access locations that are in play. And this one here is Flat Creek. So that's where we're going to meet up. There's a parking lot there. There's a kayak access area, and there's a regular ramp with plenty of parking, and there's a little building there as well. So if the weather's bad, which I don't think it will be, we'll have that as well. So that's that. Any questions on the ramps, let me know. My name and number's on there, so if you have problems, you need to get a hold of me, please send me a text or call. I'm not expecting any connection issues on the lake. I can't remember if we had bad connections there before, but you should be able to get a hold of me. The judge, I actually have a judge. It's let me pull up his name so I don't say it wrong. Chris Fatzer. He's from up in the Hudson Valley area up in New York. He's going to judge the event, and he'll be in contact with me if he has any issues. So if there's any questions on any of the judging, you can just contact me, and I can relay the message or take care of it. Not a big deal. He knows the rules very well, so they have pretty much the same rules as we do, so there's not much issue there with overlap. If you're new and you have any other questions that I don't cover here, please get in touch with me by end of the day tomorrow, and we can get that cleared up. You do have to have your catch board. You have to have your PFT on at all times. I believe most people who are fishing this know this, but I always repeat it because safety is very important. So check in and check out. When you get to a ramp, you're going to launch, check in if you can. If you get a bad connection, as soon as you get a good connection, wherever you're at, check in. And when you get off the water, do the off the water option. And so we know everyone's safe and everything's good. So if there's any issues, we know. So 10-inch minimum, 5 fish. ID code will launch tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You'll get an email, and it'll actually show up in this on the event page as well at the top here. It should show up right at the top. Right now it says it's ready in 23 hours, so I should take care of that. Lines in. I did make a little change to the times here, so please pay attention to this part. Lines in stay the same, 6 a.m. Launching lines in the same time. Lines out 2:30, which hasn't changed, but the photo cutoff I changed to 3 p.m. and the headquarter check-in I changed to 3:30 p.m. It was 3:30 and 4:30, but there's no need to have that much time. I think everybody can get their stuff together by then. If there is any connection issues and problems, then we'll deal with that at the time. But so if you do have problems at the end of the day and you can't get your photos uploaded, contact me immediately, because the judge, as far as he knows, we're ending at 3. So if I have to change that, then and I need to know as soon as possible and let him know as soon as possible. So, and for the points, you're going to be there by 3:30. If any issues with that, give me a holler too. I don't think it'll be a big deal for anyone to be there on time. But if that's an issue, we'll address it. But I don't think it's going to be an issue. As long as you're there, as far as points are concerned, as long as you're there by 4 o'clock, I'll call that good. And then 3:30 is when I would like to start the awards. Get people on the road as soon as I can. I appreciate it. For everyone to get there as soon as possible and, not hold the whole place up. The ramps we discussed, they're all listed here. The addresses are listed here. If you have any questions on that, let me know. There's no additional launches that can be added. So if they're not here, you can't use it. These are the ones that are approved, and then we're too close to change it now. So let's see, anything else with this? So I think that's it with that stuff. The other interesting stuff has been let me pull this off. The other interesting stuff was that Rookie of the Year race. I don't know if you guys saw that post, but the rookies are really tight race there, which is pretty cool. It was nice to see that tightening up a little bit. With the Rookie of the Year, it's 3 plus Gate City Classic. So right now, what you're seeing on there may be 4 events total. So it's when the Gate City Classic has the more points, that offsets and kicks off the lowest of the 4. So that's how it'll end up. Actually, with that one, I actually have it set up so it doesn't have that. So that might be incorrect. But when you look at the standings for the Angle of the Year, that's counting 6 right now, and everything they get from today and or anything better from today, plus what the Gate City Classic stuff will change that around quite a bit. Not today, Saturday. We're up to 38 anglers now. Nice. So that race is pretty tight too. There's a lot of room for improvement for a lot of guys. So anyone missing this event is really shooting themselves in the foot, because it's going to be tight, and there's plenty of room to move. We got tournament champions. We're looking at doing 3,000 for first. I guess 1,500 for second, 1,000 for third. I think I'm pretty sure that's what the numbers were. And then anyone who lands a fish and puts it on the board will get $100 in that tournament of champions as well. So that's all thanks to those 3 major sponsors. One's right across the top row there: Get Outdoors, Sunshine Realty, Dakota Lithium, and as well as all the other tournament sponsors. They've made these events so we can have 0 holdbacks. All this is coming from them, not out of your pocket. So make sure you appreciate these guys and give them some love. Buy from our great sponsors. Let me get rid of this deal here. Oh, Garrett broke his ankle. Uh-oh. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Garrett. I don't know if he's in here, but that's a bummer. Yeah, should be plenty of parking there. Yeah, we haven't been to this lake in, I think, just 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago. I can't remember exactly. The last time we were there, we had some flooded, not some flooded, but there was some rains that caused the front half to be blown out. This time, I don't think we're going to have that problem. So I think the whole lake's going to be clean and fishable and a little bit better than it was the other time. But there's fish biting everywhere from what I hear. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, Will says that the cell service is typically fine data loading. Things can be coming in and out. Yeah, I kind of remember a couple people I think had issues, but it was only like a couple that had issues last time we were there getting a good connection. So I don't think it'd be a big deal. But if anyone's having a problem, we can make an exemption if that's the case. And I can set up a hotspot if I need to and help you get your fish uploaded. What's up, Don Trail? Nice to see Don Trail fishing again. Let's see. Deal. Yeah, we had some. Well, the other giveaways, Carver covers will be for first place. First place all year is won a Carver cover. We really appreciate their support. They've been with the club for a few years now, giving out a lot of great product. And if you don't, I bought all my covers. Unfortunately, I haven't won one, but they last a long time. They take a good beating, and customer support there is really great. Appreciate Red Oak obviously for all their support, and see who else we got that we're going to be giving away stuff. We got Yak Attack gift certificates to give out tomorrow. $100 worth of those. The Rod Shop giveaway. We're going to get the Pincushion tattoo. I'm giving that $250 certificate out. Thanks to them for supporting this year. Really appreciate that. And what else do we have stuff for? Oh, kayak cushions, another one. And if you guys can invite some people over to like the group page and guys participate in that. Post up as much as you want. It's there for you guys to chat and bust each other's balls or whatever you want to do, and have a good time with it. And it's a good thing to get a community going a little bit more, which you can't really do on a regular page. So glad to get that going, and we're up there over like 915, I think now. So when we get to 1,000, I'm going to give away a kayak cushion, and whatever color you want or whatever, we'll order it up. So we'll do a blind draw for that. Let's go take a peek while we're here. Take a look at the standings, what we're looking at here. And Mr. Brooks Lanier at the last event took over the top spot, which is pretty cool. Congratulations to Brooks for that. Brian Chokas is right behind him. Good stuff. Leland's putting in a battle. He's been pre-fishing this week. He's looking to increase some of his points there, which he probably will do. And he's doing great. He's leading the Rookie of the Year as well. Mr. Joey Sullivan's right up there. Not surprising. Somehow I got in there. Not sure how. Mitchell Rhodes doing really good this year. Robert Clements having a good year. Bobby Bowers. And Chris Gearhart. Clay Lanier down in 10th place. He missed a couple events, I think. But I think he's going to be at this one. I thought I saw his name in there. So we'll see if Clay can bounce himself back up. But there's a lot of points, people to gain here. I think it'll be good. There's a lot of people that only have 4 or 5 events in, so getting this extra event will help out quite a bit. So that's pretty interesting. And might as well. Let's see. And 20 for 23, which has been a pretty good success this year. Thank you all who participated in that. It's been fun, but there's been one person that seems to truly be determined to get that spot in the Tournament of Champions, and that's Mr. Will Lambert, who's just been on a tear with Garrett Chavis, who's been getting right behind him the whole way. So at this point, it looks like Mr. Will Lambert's going to get that spot. I think the way the points work, I don't know that Garrett's going to be able to catch him. And everybody else, all the rest of us, have to work apparently. So we haven't been able to put up the amount of fish everybody else that Will and Garrett have been able to do. So, my request is to somebody find Will a job and get Garrett working and give the rest of us a chance. Of course, I say that with some jokingly, but yeah, good job, Will. Is really impressive with this 20 fish limit. You showed how to get it done. So good job. We'll definitely be doing that again next year. Of course, it'll be 20 for 24. And we'll do, we'll for sure do that again because that was, it was fun to participate in that, even though I don't think I kept fishing in lakes that weren't on the list, which didn't help. And I think that's a lot of other people's problem too. So, got to get to those fish, the lakes that we fish more often. And I'll definitely be working on that better next year, I think. I love those type of tournaments are fun. You get to get out and go fish and just, there's no pressure and it's a good time. And it's fun to see where you stack up with other anglers in the state. So that is that. And for those that you don't know, you get 112 members, which is awesome. Great. Which means we're going to have, I believe that's 33 anglers that are going to send to the North Carolina Bass State Championship. That'll be on Lake Norman. That'll be the top 33 cumulative. So all the points matter. All 8 tournaments count. So no drops. So whoever does the most there, the top 33, they'll all get qualified to go fish that event, Lake Norman. To get a chance to qualify, the top 10% of that will qualify to go to the Bassmaster Kayak Series Championship. And I forget where that is. Somebody will put it in there. I forget where it is this year. But that's awesome opportunity. Plus the 22 anglers or so, plus minus the winners. So we'll probably roll down to like 28th place or so for the Tournament of Champions. So it's going to be good reasons. Yeah, it's in Oklahoma. That's right. I'm not sure which lake. Did they announce which lake it was at? I don't know if they announced the lake, but yeah, it's out of Tulsa, I believe, is where they're focused that one on. But it's good stuff. We also have the Battle on the Border. You have a Carolina Paddle Sports Outfitters. They're sponsoring the event this year. We also have the Vance County Tourism Bureau sponsoring again, plus all the clubs that are going in, which include Basscast, VKA, VKT, Foothills, Central Carolina Kayak Fishing, and CKA. And there's also another tournament club that's up and that fish for multi-species, and they're sponsoring the alternate fish pot, which is going to be $100 for the biggest non-bass. So with all the drum and everything else up there, stripers, whatever, catfish, we'll have an extra prize for that thanks to them. Sorry, I don't have the name right off the top of my head. Go find it though. Let's see. Oops. If you haven't followed the page, the group page, Battle on the Border. Go follow that. You stay up to date on the information there too. This should be a good event. We should have a good time. I thought we had it in here somewhere. It's the FKA, which doesn't really help me too much, but we'll have more information as that comes out. Yeah, there it is up here. Virginia Kayak Anglers Elite. So sorry, I forgot that name. I forget everything, so everyone's used to that by now. Mr. Wayne Butler, I hope you can fish, bro. I know you were busy, crazy last with the weather problems this week. Nice to see you. Nice to see you down there fishing. Mr. Mike Bertrand, nice to see you fish last time. Good to see you fishing again. Just avoid those women drivers. But yeah, for sure, follow all this stuff. Make sure you're following all the sponsors on there. They appreciate it. I don't know if you guys saw that. Red Oak really appreciated it. Appreciated our presence there, and they appreciated the social support. They shared a lot of our stuff, and it was a good mutual arrangement with them. So I want to do the same with these the Yadkin River Crappie guys, and do the same thing. Give them props and make sure that where am I here? Here we go. Make sure that we support them, and anyone who likes crappie fishing and wants to get into competitive stuff, these are the guys to go fish with. Brad Faircloth from Faircloth Chimney Sweep also fishes with these guys, and he helped with that relationship a little bit, I believe. So appreciate them, and they sponsored Faircloth sponsored the last event, so appreciate that again. All these sponsors are great, and I'm looking at the books and the trophy ordering I got to do, and everything is so simple this year thanks to all these guys, and definitely thanks to Brian, Justin, and Henry for all the work they put in so far this year. And compared to last year's numbers in the summer, this summer has been super. So been a really good turnaround for the club. We needed a little more effort put in to get these numbers up, and I think last year the July event only had 22 anglers, and the August event had 25, or vice versa. I forget what it was. So we had 63 last time, and we'll have at least over 40 here today for this weekend. So that's awesome stuff, and I'm glad to see the club making a little bounce, which is thanks to all the sponsors and the extra help I got here. So appreciate all that. So with that, let's give away some stuff. Make sure you guys commented on the Facebook post, and I will bring up the comment picker. Change my get the right screen shared. Oh. All right, let's see what we got here. It'll be this one. See what we got. 62 comments. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Mark Patterson. Awesome. I'm just going to verify you signed up. So I had no problems. I'm going to share that one, dude. see if Mark is in here. Boom, there he is. So Mark Patterson, good job, man. You win that the backpack from Get Outdoors. Let's see, go to Facebook. Tell me, Facebook is miserable to use, just FYI. There you go. A Chum's Roll Top backpack, $130 value. Just go down, stop at Get Outdoors, and pick that up. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be glad to see you, Mark. I'm sure you'll be appreciate it for sure. So there you go. There's that. Now we get to give away this Redo cat. Let's go pick another name. Let's see. Present. Just try to do the entire screen this time. See if that helps. Nope, wrong one. Bye. All right. Excuse me. All right, here we go. This is for the Redo cat. We'll pick it up at the check-in tomorrow. Ah, Mr. Luke Greco. Luke Greco doesn't want a Redo cat. I got another hat for you, Luke, so I'm gonna grab another name because I know you don't want this one. So let's grab one more. Andrew Beeson. Come see me at the check-in on at the end of the event on Saturday, and we'll hook you up. And let's see, what do I got for extra hats? I got all kinds of hats. So let me see what I got. Hold on, Mr. Luke. All right. Luke can just let me know which one you want, or I can get the get a KBF cap, or you can do a Lowrance. I also have Wilderness System caps if you want one of those. So let me know which one you want, and I'll hit me up, send me a text message or whatever, and I'll bring that with me and give that to you. But Andrew Beeson, congratulations. We'll see you there. And let's see. Boom. Gray CKA hats. Yes, I have hats. I'll bring the hats this weekend. I think I may have one or two of those gray ones left. And I got the green ones. So I'll definitely have the hats with me if you all want to buy some. Generally $20 a piece. So CKA stickers I will bring with me as well. So if you want a CKA sticker, come see me at the check-in. We get a decent amount of those left. So Yeah, Jeremy made a good point. I didn't bring that up in there. The cutoff time for pre-fishing tomorrow practice is 4 p.m. It means off the water. It's not fish till 4 and then scan your way back to the ramp. It's be out of the water at 4 o'clock. So please keep on that. Don't be pushing that one. We don't want any trouble with that. So just going through and see if anyone has any questions. I know we got some boys answering them in there. Stickers are $1 a piece. I should have a decent amount there. So if $1 a piece should be good. Julian, you made a comment earlier about pre-fishing. If I had my way of pre-fishing, we wouldn't be fishing all week. So be lucky. Be glad I get outvoted every year. I know it's hard for some people, but yeah, there's no ramp fees. They're all free to use. Just respect the parking. Make sure you're not tying up the ramps. Get in and out as soon as possible so everybody can enjoy the lake. Yeah, pre-fishing's bad. I seem to do better when I don't. I agree with you, Mr. Queen. All right, cool. Anyone else got any other questions? And for the Gate City Classic, just a little precursor, we are going to have food. We'll provide food, beverages. It's going to be a good event. Any other sponsors, like to have them all there, but any of the sponsors that want to show up, we'd appreciate it. Love to have them there so we can thank them in person. I know we don't always get to see the sponsors in person. Obviously, we'll see Will because it will be at Get Outdoors where we do the awards and finish up that event. So it would be good to see all the other ones. I know we see Miller Shed Hauling, Greensboro Gardens, Faircloth. Get to fish against those guys every event, so we appreciate them, and we do get to see them and shake their hands. But any of the other guys, and of course the Pin and Cushion guys, there's a couple that show up. So pre-fishing can mess with your mind. I know it's I don't like going in blind. I do like to pre-fish, but mess you up because you think they're going to be doing the same thing the next day, and nope. So it can be I will say with pre-fishing, I've learned to try to find 3 different patterns in pre-fishing in different locations and try to figure. So I have a plan A, B, C, and if I can come up with a D, E, F, I will. Because fish, these bass are mental, especially this time of year. You never know if they're going to be turned on or off and where they're going to be. So interesting. Yeah, it's a little far for me to pre-fish. I was going to go last week too, and I was like, I couldn't get myself to drive. So and Jeremy uses it for an excuse to take off work. I like it. I like it. I like it. If you're gonna call in sick, you might as well go fishing. So makes sense. We are going to work on the schedule. Patrick Ryan wrote there, asked about their schedule release. We have lakes in mind, and we're going to do a poll on the one lake that we haven't picked. So we'll get the dates in order and we will be putting a poll out there to get some feedback from you guys, because it's, it's your club, it's not mine, it's not Hank's, it's not Justin's, it's everyone's club. So I'd like to get feedback from everybody and some voting on what lake that we don't have listed that should be on the list next year. I will say next year we won't be traveling too far. It'll be centralized, a little more centralized next year, and we'll be focusing on our area more. That's where our sponsors are. That's where most of our anglers are, and so I think we're going to stick it a little closer to home, because we still have special, extra events, special events like the Battle on the Border, and these other events that are going on with the multi clubs and championships with NC Bass. So there's plenty of opportunities for us to travel a little bit if we need to. But for the points events, we're going to probably keep those closer centralized to Greensboro, Burlington, Tuckertown, High Rock, that area. So, which is more our, and in the Raleigh Lakes, which is more our deal. So, but we will be doing a vote. I will put a poll up on so make sure you're part of that group page. Invite people to be part of the group page, because we're going to do polls and get some feedback to hopefully, make sure we're providing what you guys want, which this year pretty good. So happy with it. Mayo Lake. That's a good lake that I really enjoy going to. Middle of nowhere, but it's great. I enjoy that lake. For some reason, I don't know what it is with the lake, but I like it. Bellows. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we still need to get down to Sutton, man. I want to fish Sutton Lake. I might just go down there and fish with you, Daniel, just to go have fun. We can't get a tournament going. Yeah, Yadkin Chain's always going to be in there. We get good support from that area, as well as I just like that area anyway. My best two tournaments has been from High Rock. So, I don't know if I can say my best two. Yeah, probably say my best two. I enjoy High Rock a lot. Tuckertown's been fun lake to fish. Baden's been interesting. Tillery did me well last year, so that whole chain's pretty good. I like it. Oh, there's the Yadkin River Crappie Trail there. Yeah, I hope you guys show up at the end. It'd be great to have a sponsor there and meet these guys and talk about what you guys do too, so get the word out. We appreciate the support. Well, checks in the back. That champion one was High Rock. And the second place was Smith Mountain, which I like that lake too. But my only big win check from KBF came from High Rock. So I do like High Rock. And my second place, first time I fished, I don't know if it was my first KBF trail or not, but the first one that KBF had at High Rock, I actually got second place with the lead. I had the lead most of the day, and then Shelly done snuck up at the end of the day and passed me and took the W. But that was an awesome day. That was fun. It's always fun. That like seems that when I figure them out, or I don't, which happens too. But it's fun. But yeah, for sure, High Rock is the place. Not even that good at it. I just get lucky. But I think it's a good lake. The whole chain's pretty good. right, cool deal. All right, I think I'll let y'all go. It's been almost an hour. So, any questions? If you're new, you have questions, let me know. Make sure you got your T's crossed and I's dotted. Dot your J's too. Code will be released at CKA 2023 ID only. Chris will be judging, and any issues he sees, he'll probably let me know, and try to take care of it quick. So make sure your first fish, try to get it uploaded. That way you can make sure if you do have an issue, it's resolved quickly before you submit 5 bad fish. So with that, I'll let y'all go. I'm going to finish my red oak, and I'll see you all Saturday morning. Tight lines.